Yes, hello. Good evening. This is Awon Asiam TV. I have a story to tell you. One lady came to give me this story. It's a true life story. The story goes like this. It said, when we were dating, I learned two basic things from my husband. One of them is he don't like to tell lies. He hates lies. The second one is he doesn't like wearing white, like white pants on this. He only wore them to impress me those times when we were dating. He might have thought that wearing white pants or make guys appear clean and wear kept. That is what he always tells me. And the reason why he don't want to wear white is that guys think that maybe it makes them to appear clean or make them decent, but that is not it. I don't know where he picked that perception from. That is what the lady is saying. See, 3 years after we got married, he started traveling a lot. One of his trip, he returned with 2 pair of white pants. Wow. That had already been used, not new pants, the one he has wore. That caught me triggered because I knew the background of white pants. I was really surprised when he never wore them around the house. He only packed them whenever he embarked on a trip. I remember he only wear them when we were dating. I was suspecting something, but I had not seen any proof. So I started to investigate immediately. I tried so many times, but I failed. But one day, I hit the jackpot. I sat next to him while he was typing his password. And immediately, I picked the latest he typed. It was his mom's birthday. So easy to know. Women. Anytime he has gone to bed, I would go through his phone, taking his messages from WhatsApp, checking them, checking messengers, SMS. After a week or so, I couldn't find anything that said he was cheating on me. It stretched to a month without any information. I thought of giving up, but my intuition wouldn't let me to rest. Women, fear women, no. My mind told me to check his email. Such a shit. He wasn't chatting with the girl through any of all these messages app. He was chatting with her through email instead. I got to know the lady's name. Her name is Amma. And where she worked, I went through all the attached file and the things I saw break my heart. I was shattered. Guess what? My husband always sent nude pictures to this girl, and the girl sent some back to my husband. Intimate ones. Ones that have been taken from the deepest part of the flesh. I cried and I cried and cried till I couldn't sleep all through the night. I sent Amma a friend request on Facebook when I was going to work, and by the time I got to work, she had accepted my friend request. Some days later, I sent her a message telling her how happy I was to be friends with her and how I look forward to talking with her some more. We became good friends on Facebook and even decided to meet, which she called off at the 11th hour. All along, I kept following her conversation with my husband, and one thing was very clear. She didn't know he was a married man. He kept promising Amma and telling her sweet, crazy things that got me annoyed. Is this how all men are? Or some men? This question triggered in my mind always. Finally, one day I met with Amma. I didn't want to go around the bush like talking here and there, so I told her the fact clean. I know you are going out to eat coffee, my husband. I have good news for you. Her posture changed immediately. How did you know about him? Did he send you to me? She asked. I answered, no, he didn't send me to you. I got to know about you through the email you have been exchanging every time. She was shocked and calm and was afraid. Who am I and what did I want from her? Again, her face flushed with surprise. Are you the girlfriend? She asked me. I picked my ring from my bag and I placed them on the table. I am not the girlfriend. I'm the wife to Kofi. She started feeling uneasy, but Kofi didn't tell me he was married. Oh. Please understand me, I beg you. I never knew he was married. Oh. She was crying. He never told me. Yes, I answered her. I know Kofi never told you because he's lying to you. She was getting restless and afraid at the same time, thinking I might hurt her. I know everything I've read, every messages, and I know what he has told you and what he hasn't. I'm only here to tell you the truth so you can decide for yourself what to do. The lady put her head down, started to cry. After sobbing for so many minutes, she got up. She thanked me and said, I know what to do. For like 1 week, we kept talking about what to do next and how to do what we had planned to do. She kept sending me screenshots of our conversation with my husband, Kofi. As usual, my husband kept lying to her. One early Sunday morning, Kofi started doing his packing again. Kofi said he wanted to travel for a trip. He told me one of his colleagues had died, and since the journey was long, he will sleep over and come back the next day. Yet again, he packed all those white pants again, and I smiled. Few minutes after he left the house, I followed him up. A few hours later, Amma sent me a message. Kofi is here. I responded, I'm almost there too. Today, while I go bus to. Seriously, I didn't know what I was doing. The question was, after catching my husband, what will I do next? That is also what is going through my head. One thing was clear. I wasn't going to divorce my husband, but I knew that for sure, but I wasn't going to divorce him. Then why would I go through all this to catch him? The answer to this question never came to my mind. But something tells me I'm doing the right thing. I'm doing the right thing. And I kept doing it. I got to Amma's place and just entered the house. And he was lying on the bed in his shiny white panties. Immediately he saw me. He jumped off the bed and screamed, "What are you doing here?" He started looking around for his trouser, and all he was saying was, oh shit, oh my gosh. I look at him as he made a fool out of himself. Amma stood at the door, sad but smiling at the same time, as if it's to prevent him from running out. We both watched quietly as Kofi gave us a show. The man don't fuck up. He started apologizing to me. Please, it won't happen again. I'm sorry. Amma interrupted. Don't you think I deserve some apology too? But he don't even mind looking at Amma. She only apologized to me. Somehow he felt it was Amma who had set him up, and as such, he deserved no apology. I turned to Amma and said to Amma, sorry my dear. I hugged her and I walked out of the door. Kofi ran after me with his shirt in his hand like a little boy running after his mother. Keep apologizing, please forgive me, I beg. No verse, I beg, forgive me, please. Me poucho. When the cuckoo, me poucho. I left my matrimonial home to live with my mom, still not knowing what to do next. He came around every now and then to tell me sorry and asked my mom to also add her voice to his apology. My mom was convinced and my mom said he was a changed man, that I should reconsider my decision and go back home. Well, I wasn't angry, I was only confused, but I knew as time went on, my confusion would change and I would be happy again as Kofi's wife. One afternoon, 1 month after the incident happened, Amma sent me a message. I just found out that I am pregnant. Don't tell him, I'll be fine. It was as if the ground opened up and I fell inside. What? I screamed out loud. Everything hurt me less, but this one pregnant? What? Apostle, will see all of this. I went to my mother and told my mother, I know what to do now. I'm going back. I am not going back to that house. My life will be better if I stay here without him. I gave her the pregnancy news. She reported the same to my dad, and they both agreed that I should rethink my decision and make a final decision, and they would be by my side. I called her, and there was no life in her voice when I was talking to her. She was dull, she was sad, confused, and I asked her, have you thought about what to do next about the pregnancy? Amma answered, I haven't thought about anything yet, but I'm calm about it, and I know everything will work out at the end. She asked me, have you guys been able to settle your issue? I responded, yes, everything is settled. I'm leaving him tomorrow. The next day, Amma told him that the pregnancy she had and he was threatening Kofi in a threatening manner. A few hours later, I called him to tell him about my plans for divorce. I've always been told men are strong, my brother. But after speaking to Kofi that day that I want to divorce him, my perception changed about the strength of a man. The news broke Kofi down like a overripe plantain. He started crying and begging me not to hurt him, promised to make life better and talk about how he learned his lesson, blah, 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 and how he will become a better man. But I knew it was over. I left Kofi and found his sister in Amma, the same lady who is pregnant for my husband. Somehow, Amma decided not to keep the baby. I understand. I'm happy sharing this story today because Amma is happy and I know she's happy because she's now my sister. Please kindly share this story to anyone who would like to hear it. Drop your comment on the comment section. Subscribe to my channel and God bless you.